Did I ever tell you guys that one time where I was 16 and I got caught stealing shoes? And so I got sent to this prison camp in the desert where they made me dig holes all day. I didn't tell you guys about that? You know, now that I think about it, that kind of sounds like the movie.
Dig it up, dig it.
Come on, you know, you got to go dig those holes.
So the movie starts off in the desert with a bunch of people in holes digging and talking. And one kid decides, you know what? I think I'm good. I think I've had enough. And he gets himself bit by a presumably very poisonous snake. At least I think it was poisonous, because otherwise, judging by his reaction, this guy got his whole leg bitten off for nothing.
Deal with it, baby. Barf bag.
My grandpa, Stanley II, says it's all because of this 150-year-old curse. Could a pair of shoes falling from the sky really be part of my destiny?
Come here, boy.
The movie follows our main character, Stanley Yelnats IV, who got picked up by the police for allegedly stealing this extremely weak pair of shoes. He didn't actually steal them. It just hit him in the head and he picked it up and started running. Which, I mean, he didn't have to do. He could have just left it and kept on walking. So I guess he did steal them. Also, his dad has a foot fetish. It doesn't really mean much to the story, but he does.
Now that is a fine pair of shoes. Could I just smell your shoe?
At family dinner, his grandpa lays out how every bad thing that's ever happened to them in their lives are the result of a centuries-old curse that was placed on them. Seems like a bit of a cop-out, but sure, let's blame the curse.
Yelnats, please rise. I could send you to jail, and I would not lose one bit of sleep over it. There is currently a vacancy at Camp Green Lake. 18 months, Camp Green Lake, son.
Unfortunately, Stanley couldn't beat the case. The glove just fit, and he's sentenced to a year and a half at Camp Green Lake. So nearly 2 years for these super weak shoes. They hit him with a RICO over Payless 3s. It's so hot here.
So, where's the lake?
Hey, what did I just tell you? Don't be a wise guy.
Camp Green Lake.
Don't be a wise guy.
Stanley makes it to Camp Green Lake, which actually there's no lake at all, so joke's on him, I guess.
Don't be a wise guy.
He's introduced to the head guard, Mr. Sir. He also meets Dr. Pendensky, this dork who introduces him to his designated friend group for the rest of the movie.
Hey, I'm Magni. That's Zigzag.
Yo, what are these nicknames? First, I need him 10 feet away from me at all times. And second, I don't like that some nicknames are cool and some just nobody thought about it. X-Ray's a cool nickname, Magnet's a cool nickname, Zero's a cool nickname. So why did these guys get cool names and these guys are named Zigzag and Squid? Why did half the group get nicknames and the other half got autocomplete gamer tags?
Clean up with water.
I know he smells that.
Joe, my name is not Theodore. It's Armpit. There's a water spigot over there.
He put Stanley in a headlock because he wants to be called Armpit?
It was all because of your no-good, dirty, rotten, pig-stealing great-great-grandfather.
Stanley's grandpa does the lore drop talking about why their family's cursed, and essentially what happened was his ancestor was trying to spit game, so he went to a fortune teller so she could tell him what to do. You know, normal stuff. So she tells him to carry this pig up the mountain and sing while it drinks so it can grow large enough that he can use the pig as dowry in the marriage proposal. However, he also has to come back and carry Madame Zeroni up the mountain and sing while she drinks from the river. Otherwise, she's gonna cast this hex on him forever and his whole family so that he and all his descendants for the rest of time can get arrested for stealing super weak Reeboks.
I don't care how much gold there is back there, I ain't going back to juice.
See, your friend back there wasn't so smart. Too bad he didn't know yellow spotted lizards don't like my onion juice.
How about we let the body get cold before we start calling him stupid, okay? No way the onions are that good, by the way.
Those peaches are the work of an angel.
I like peaches.
I like peaches. Me too. I like strawberries and lemonade. Come on, guys, laugh. So Stanley gets in a fight with this evil bully named Lump. I'm sick of these nicknames. So he fights Bump, and then Detent breaks up the fight before anyone can get hurt or caught by the warden or Mr. Sir or before Zero obliterates Lump's skull with this 8-ball he had on him. At the end of this fight, Stanley's given the nickname Caveman, which I think is related to how X-Ray calls him a Neanderthal every 20 minutes.
Who's a Neanderthal?
Get your lake water. You get it? Lake water, that's a joke.
Okay, bro. Just put the water in the bottle.
My no good, dirty, rotten, pig-stealing great-great-grandfather, that's who it is.
Wait, why are they laughing? Did he tell them about the curse? If my friend came up to me and told me that I got arrested, I got locked up because my great-great-great-grandfather did not carry this wizard up the mountain and sing, I would think he was mentally ill.
You think you're better than all this?
I like digging holes.
Then you're in the right place for it, buddy boy.
Listen, I love Hayden as much as the next person, but I never understood why he was so angry at Zero's existence in this whole movie. Like, how are you gonna be mad at somebody that just started talking?
Hey, X. I think I might have found something. Looks like an old shotgun shell or something, huh?
No, man, it's too skinny to be a shotgun shell.
No. I think we got something.
We got something nice.
We got something nice.
So X-Ray turns in the piece of treasure that Stanley found, and apparently it's good enough that the warden is called, and the warden is Ellen Ripley from Alien. That's how you know it's a Disney movie, by the way. Her contract was probably stupid expensive. She had Mickey Mouse in a 360 deal. So the warden punks Pendenski in front of everybody for not even a real reason, I think. She just did it for fun, which I don't blame her.
The duck swims on the lake.
The duck may swim on the lake, but my daddy owns the lake.
It's a little weird to be making fun of this guy. Aren't you in the same class?
To have you back, X-Ray.
I think I found something.
Are you trying to be funny?
Oh my god, bruh. Be yourself. What, everyone got X-ray vision now? Everyone finding something? Come on now.
Sam, this is the finest schoolhouse in all of Texas. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Captain.
Yo, she really hit a lick on Sam. He renovated the whole school for 3 jars of peaches and a handshake? So, ducks swim on the lake, and this group of evil generic Red Dead NPCs are burning down the school because they're jealous of Sam. They're jealous that he can fix everything and he gets more play. Not gonna lie, if that's the only reasoning, I think I hate Sam too.
What?
Anybody want some sunflower seeds? It's coming back. Hey, it's coming back, it's coming back.
Well, well. How did this get here?
What?
So Magnet swipes Mr. Sir's sunflower seeds, but Stanley takes the blame because he's real like that, and Mr. Sir snitches on him to the warden. Now the warden, being the very level-headed woman that she is, decides that this was annoying enough that she needs to kill Mr. Sir with a rattlesnake venom nail polish. What is this, Mortal Kombat? The movie continues as normal. Mr. Sir is butthurt for getting slapped. D-Tent is still being hella disrespectful because Zero helps Stanley dig in exchange for reading lessons. The D in D-Tent must stand for meanie. And while teaching Zero how to read, he gives him this really sad lore about how his mom is gone and he's homeless. It's very sad. And this later leads into when the schizo from their tent tries to fight Stanley. Credit to Pendenski. He tells him to run it. He doesn't even try to stop it.
Go on, Stanley. Teach him a lesson. Hit him back.
Yeah, teach me a lesson.
All right.
Also, during that fight, Stanley is getting worked, and Zero needs to jump in to save him.
D-I-G. What's that spell?
Dig.
A new character gets introduced to the gang. His name's Twitch. He's like a crackhead or something. And the first thing he did after getting introduced was help Stanley steal Mr. Sir's truck and crash it. Also, this is the second person to escape Camp Green Lake in 2 days. What's stopping everyone from just leaving? Let's be for real now. You could do it. You really could.
Want some sploosh?
Some what?
Sploosh.
Hey, yo, no, I don't want no sploosh. What the hell? So Stanley and Zero scale this whole mountain alone with no safety equipment. They just freehand it, which is insane because this is a mountain.
Honey, would you smell the shoe? Smell the shoe.
Oh, Stanley's family is still in the movie, and his dad still likes feet.
Stanley, I gotta tell you something. What? My fault you were sent to Camp Green Lake. I stole the shoes.
Zero tells Stanley about how he's the one who actually stole the shoes in the beginning of the movie and threw it on his head. Stanley doesn't really care, which is pretty cool of him, I think. And then they decide to go back to Camp Green Lake to secretly dig for the treasure that was left behind by Stanley Yelnats the First. They find it, but get caught by the warden, who talks about how her grandpa made her dig holes all day because he was crazy.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
It has his name on it.
What? No,
Let
it doesn't.
go. Stanley Yelnats.
He can't read.
Stanley, I'm taking you home. Let's go.
Tell her I said I was sorry. Tell her Theodore said he was sorry. It's on Pip.
You're in violation of your parole carrying this weapon. Sit down, Marion. You're under arrest again.
Marion. Tell you, I didn't know that was a man's name.
Even though they got caught by the warden and all of them, they managed to be able to keep the treasure because Stanley's lawyer manages to get him and Zero released in like 10 minutes and also gets the main antagonist arrested. Is this Saul? So everyone gets released from Camp Green Lake because the warden got arrested. Also, Stanley and Zero hella rich now. Can I have $20? Zero has enough money to hire private investigators to find his mom, and Stanley got enough money to put his grandpa in this insanely tough fit. They buy mansions next to each other, and then the movie ends on a happy note. The warden went to prison, Mr. Sir went to prison, Dr. Pendensky went to prison. It's a happy movie. I can fix that. Dude, Holes is such an iconic Disney movie with an unreasonably good cast of characters. And the movie was actually very fun, and the soundtrack was banging for no reason at all. 10 out of 10. Duck may swim on the lake. New video next week. Bye-bye.
I like bitches.
Think you really got it.
Not about this. You need a word when you stop goofing around. I ask how it's looking. Crack a smirk when I see no boys. A-OK in foreign lands. I got mad boys. He gonna say he roll with us. How? We don't know Royce. She busted open for a real one. I don't know Joyce. When I do it, it get done, and there's no choice.